Hi, and welcome to the Mike Koenigs Show, money-making ideas for entrepreneurs. This is sponsored by our friends at Bulletproof Coffee. And this week's guest is someone I am really excited about. His name is Phil Town. He is the author of Rule Number 1, Investing. That is, it's a simple strategy for successful investing in only 15 minutes a week, which is actually for real, and also payback time. Now, this is a guy who, when I hear him talk, I listen and I take notes. And he also brings something very new to the subject of investing, something that historically I have been horrible at. You'll also notice that what he talks about isn't theory. It's just good old-fashioned common sense. He's been modeling Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett for years, so he really comes from a traditional-minded investment strategy that really is atypical. And he's going to share and show some of his assertions and guide us through some of these with some really, really cool graphics. Now, for me personally, I don't trust the market, I don't trust the government, and in general, especially working here in California, I find this environment to be business hostile in general. Between the taxes and the way they treat business owners, you're basically treated as a criminal in this market. And most people I know find it very, very difficult to manage. And the question you got to ask yourself is, okay, how do I get ahead? How do I stay ahead? And how do I actually put some money away and beat the market? Period. End of story. Most people just don't do it. And the truth is, most investment strategies involving mutual funds and any kind of stuff that's done with a traditional organization, the truth is they rewrite their history. Things are not loaded in your favor. So what Phil talks about is how to get ahead of what could be a crash. There's certainly all the indicators that are taking place right now. And he's going to really guide you through how to think. And that's really the big deal here, is it's all about mindset at the end of the day. So one of the other things that Phil's going to do is share with you some excerpts from his books for free. I'll just tell you where you can get those right now. They're at mrbz.com/Phil. Definitely check those out. Now, the other thing that you'll notice about Phil is he is incredibly smart, he's funny, he's super sophisticated and charismatic. So I think you're really, really going to enjoy Phil and enjoy the material. And the other thing that I'm going to share with you is a really handy tool that I've been playing with. It's a free app. Actually, it's an almost free app, I just realized. But it's an app that analyzes your speech patterns. So if you speak and present and you want to know how you sound, this is an app you'll definitely want to check out. Like I said, it's not free, it's almost free, really good value, but I'll demonstrate that for you as well. So without further ado, let's go into the demonstration, and when we come out of that, we're going to go straight into Phil Town, and you're going to find out what rule number 1 is all about. Now, if you've ever wanted to become a really, really good presenter or speaker, one of the first things that you need to learn is how to control your voice and pay really close attention to what comes out of your mouth. That and controlling your body in general is really, really important. And I've been looking for an app that would help analyze my speech patterns for a long, long time, and I found it. It's in the form of UMMO, and I'm going to give you something I call the Tarantino first, which is I'm going to show you some results, then I'm going to show you how it works. The name of the app again is UMMO, UMMO. You can find out or check it out at mrbz.com/UMMO. So I'm going to show you the results first. I'll pop this up on the screen for you right now, and you're going to see that I did a test a little while ago where I spoke for 4 minutes and 6 seconds, spoke 237 words, okay, and it shows all the different words that I had here, you being the number 1. Okay, and then the pace, 151 words a minute, the volume, okay, the filler words, that's the one you want to look for. So I had 7 ums, 2 likes, 2 actuallys, 2 basicallys, 2 rights, you know, kind of, etc., and then the pauses. So I'm going to click on Start Over right now, tap the mic, all right, so right now I'm speaking into this, and you'll see that down below it is actually following. So somehow they figured out when they built this app how to use Siri, that's what I assume they're using, but instead of doing really short sentences, it is following my exact patterns, which I think is pretty darn cool personally. Now, what I am using this for, and what I started using it for, is when I'm doing my show or when I'm even speaking on the phone and talking to someone that's important. I will turn, not that everyone isn't important, but if it's a business call, I want to make sure that I'm super clear and I don't use filler words and I don't sound like a general moron. So this is a way you can actually set it up, start it playing. If you've got an iPad or another device, you can get it going if you use a call recorder. In the past, I have demonstrated a call recorder also, and I'll bring that up again in a moment. But at the end, when you're all done, you can click the pause button and see what it says or what it does. So on purpose, I've avoided using a whole bunch of filler words, but if I were to use them right now, it of course would track them. And you could set those up as well in the settings. So let's just stop and see what happens. So I'll get the results. And here you can see 142 words, 191 words a minute, 6 filler words. Let's see what they are. Actually, right, like, and That's not good. So I've definitely been using too many actuallys and rights. I'll get rid of those. I'll start working on that. But I think it's pretty cool. Now again, if I click on Start Over, click on Settings, I can customize the filler words. So there they are. Always on, right, kind of, sort of, I mean, basically, actually, literally. I know one that I say frequently. I might say bottom line. That's a word that we don't like. If you really want to be kind of funny, you could listen to George Carlin's words he never uses. They're hilarious. It's one of his old comedy routines. You could probably add those too. It'd be pretty funny. So what you need to know about this app, it costs $2.99. It isn't free, but to have something or someone that monitors your speech patterns and gives you feedback like this, I think it is an absolute bargain. I'm going to make it part of my regular routine. In fact, I'm speaking tomorrow, as of right now, as I'm making this for you, and I plan to actually set it up while I am on stage and then analyze the results when I'm done and just see what kind of results I get. So definitely check this app out. It's called UMMO, mrbz.com/UMMO, available for just $2.99. I think it's a bargain and a must get and a must have.